University of Missouri Healthcare knows you've got better places to be than in a hospital. That's where our world-class technology and highly skilled medical team come in. We get you home sooner. That's important to you and those who wait for you.
Rufus, guess who's home?
Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Tuesday, January 31st, the last day of the month of 2012. We've got two guests today. Let's start first of all with TRINA ALMOND, Candlelight Lodge. Welcome to Radio Friends, Trina.
Thanks for having me today.
You're here to talk about the community outreach for seniors. What is that?
I am, absolutely. Well, the Lodge has been around for more than 50 years, as most people are familiar with us, for providing health services to seniors to help them stay healthy and safe. Most people in that situation are reacting to an event. There's a crisis of some sort. Mom's getting discharged from the hospital. Isn't safe to go home, that sort of thing. So really what we're trying to do is help seniors plan ahead so that instead of reacting to an event, they're making those plans ahead of time for what their wishes are, the best agencies to connect them to.
And we have a wealth of agencies in Central Missouri.
Absolutely. So as a family member that's going through the emotional charges of dealing with a situation, having almost lost a family member, maybe feeling that risk really at heart, it's pretty challenging to understand who does what, when am I eligible for what, does insurance pay for what, those sorts of things. So we're arranging quarterly seminars to address a variety of issues to address those questions so that when they come across those situations, it's more palpable.
So you're having seminars 4 times a year.
We are.
And everybody's invited?
Absolutely.
Is there a charge for the seminar?
No, they're free.
Okay.
Refreshments are free. There is limited seating, so people do need to call ahead. We do have one coming up February 12th. That's a Sunday, typically when families are most available. They occur at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, last for about an hour and a half, and this particular one is designed for families that have an initial diagnosis of Alzheimer's or dementia. So if they're seeing signs of memory loss and are in that awkward stage of, well, mom needs help, but I'm not sure how much, this seminar will kind of answer those questions and help them understand the different resources to keep their family members safe.
So who will be at the seminar as far as the speakers?
The Alzheimer's Association, Joetta Cohen, the executive director there, will be there presenting strategies to keep your family members safe, long-term care options, and the full gamut of resources in the community for folks dealing with that
So
issue.
if people want more information about this or if they want to attend, the next community outreach session is February 12th, Sunday?
You got it.
What time again?
2 o'clock.
And what should they do to make a reservation?
They should call the Lodge and
Your
tell
number?
the receptionist that
What's
they're
the number?
intending to come. It's 573-449. I'm sorry, just one moment. 443-8207.
I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
You're
there.
okay.
Okay. Now, do you remember
They'll put it on
again?
the screen.
Okay. So you can call Candlelight Lodge and the community outreach for seniors. It's free. It'll be Sunday, February 12th.
Thank
Tina,
you
thank you so
very
much for coming by.
Thank
Okay, we'll have a quiz later on the phone number. Now, I want to turn to Mike Burton, who is with us from Peace Corps. And welcome to Radio Friends, Mike. And
Thanks
you
for
brought
having
along Jennifer Erickson.
Hi.
From Columbia Access Television.
Correct.
Right? You're both here to talk about the Peace Corps Film Festival. Why don't we start with you, Mike?
That's right. It's the Third Goal International Film Fest. It's an annual event. It's a free event. And the third goal of the Peace Corps is to promote understanding of other peoples on the part of Americans. So as former Peace Corps volunteers, we try and bring back our stories and share what we learn about other countries. And we found a great way to do this is through documentary films. So we've got an incredible lineup of documentary films that we're showing at Chamber Auditorium right on MU's campus, spanning Afghanistan, Nepal, Uganda, Honduras, and covering issues like access to education for girls, elections in Afghanistan, conservation issues in Honduras, and the drama of soccer in Malawi, and kind of a really cool story there. We get the opportunity to bring the director of our feature film, Bush League, to town, Cy Kuchenbaker. He's an acclaimed director, and he's coming to talk about his film, and he's also going to be here earlier Friday to do a filmmaker workshop at Columbia Access Television.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. So this is how Columbia Access Television, or CATS, fits in.
That's how we're involved, and we're thrilled to collaborate with this group. You know, we're going to talk about the craft of film, of documentary filmmaking, and while he's here, have him talk about how he became a documentary filmmaker and give tips and that type of thing.
Yeah. So and everybody's invited. It's open to the public.
Correct. It's free. Our event that we're collaborating on is the Friday, February 3rd, and that is at Stevens College.
So that's this coming Friday. It's this coming Friday, February 3rd.
At 6 p.m.
6 o'clock at Stevens College. You said where?
It's in Hellas Communications Center, and do you know where Windsor Auditorium is? There are a lot of events there. We're just downstairs from that, down the hall in Studio A. So if you look for Windsor Auditorium downstairs at 6 p.m. Friday, you can come. Free event, talk to the filmmaker, learn about the craft.
You want to add some more, Mike?
Yeah, well, and then the following day is the film festival where we'll be showing those documentaries. They started.
And where will the film festival be?
And that's at Chamber Auditorium. It's in the MU Student Center, which is at the corner of Hitt and Rollins Street, the new Student Center. Other people know it as Brady Commons. And that's upstairs there, and great studio space that we have there. And so the first film starts at 1, which is Bush League, and the last film starts at 7, which is Parent.
And all of this is free?
All of it's free.
Now, will there be representatives from the Peace Corps there?
Absolutely.
You will be there.
I'll be there.
And you're a former Peace Corpsman. Well, I guess once you're in the Peace Corps, you're always in the Peace Corps, right?
Yeah, you're a returned Peace Corps volunteer.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Both you and your wife, Ashley.
That's right.
We're in the Peace Corps.
Yeah, and we'll be there. There'll be many, many returned Peace Corps volunteers there. In fact, after each film, we have a panel discussion of Peace Corps volunteers that served in that country, and also right now we're in negotiation to get people from each country that the films are set in to be part of those panels too.
Oh.
So it's a great dialogue, usually 10 or 15 minutes, question and answer, and you get to continue that learning process after each film.
Yeah. So that will be on Saturday,
That's
February
on Saturday.
the
4th. Saturday, February 4th. So on Friday, the 3rd of February at Stevens College at 6 o'clock. Saturday, February 4th. Where?
Starts at 1.
1 o'clock.
Chamber Auditorium.
Chamber until when?
Till 8. You can come and go as you please. We have quite a few folks that stayed for all the films last year.
Now, if people are interested in perhaps signing up for the Peace Corps, are they going to be able to do it that day, or is that a...
Well, it's a little more of a process than just signing your name on the dotted line, but Andrew...
So what is the process?
Well, you have to apply, and you need to have skills that we're looking for, and they are varied, you know, from agriculture to education and forestry and working in health issues. So, you know, lots of different skill sets that Peace Corps is looking for, and you know, about 78 countries around the world.
And there's no age limit, is there?
There's no age limit. You have to be 18 and a U.S. citizen. Andrew Fritz, who is the Peace Corps recruiter on campus, will be there that day for anybody that's interested in finding out more.
All right.
And then, of course, there's going to be probably 40 or 50 of returned Peace Corps volunteers.
All
to
right,
talk to.
Mike and Jennifer, thank you so much
Thanks
for coming by.
for having us.
We're out of time. Tomorrow, Capital City Players. Want to remind you, our show directed by Travis McMillan of the Reynolds Journalism Institute. Audio is Pat Akers from KBIA. Our floor director is Danny Madison, and our assistant producer and guest coordinator, Uncle James Mauser. And if you'd like to hear this program again or watch it, go to kbia.org. Click on Talk Shows, then click on Paul Pepper, and you can sign up for a free vodcast or a podcast. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.